9 ways to destroy the Earth. Climate. According to 2013 World Bank report, there is also no certainty that adaptation to a 4 degrees Celsius world is possible. Warming at that level would displace huge numbers of people as sea levels rise and coastal areas become submerged. Agriculture would take a giant hit. Nuclear war. The good news here is that nuclear war could only end humanity under very special circumstances. Limited exchanges, like the US's bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki in World War II, would be humanitarian catastrophes but couldn't render humans extinct. If enough nukes are detonated, world temperatures would fall dramatically and quickly, disrupting food production and possibly rendering human life impossible. It's unclear if that's even possible, or how big a war you'd need to trigger it, but if it is a possibility, that means a massive nuclear exchange is a possible cause of human extinction. Global pandemic. As with nuclear war, not just any pandemic qualifies. Past pandemics, like the Black Death, the Spanish flu of 1918 or the coronavirus of 2019, have killed tens of millions of people, but failed to halt civilization. The authors are interested in an even more catastrophic scenario. Is that plausible? Medicine has improved dramatically since the Spanish flu. But on the flip side, transportation across great distances has increased, and more people are living in dense urban areas. That makes worldwide transmission much more of a possibility. Even a pandemic that killed off most of humanity would surely leave a few survivors who have immunity to the disease. The risk isn't that a single contagion kills everyone. It's that a pandemic kills enough people that the rudiments of civilization, agriculture, principally, can't be maintained and the survivors die off. Ecological catastrophe. Ecological collapse refers to a situation where an ecosystem suffers a drastic, possibly permanent, reduction in carrying capacity for all organisms, often resulting in mass extinction. Mass extinctions can happen for several reasons, many of which have their categories on this list: global warming, an asteroid impact, etc. Humans may be in the process of causing a mass extinction event, not least due to carbon emissions. Given that humans are heavily dependent on ecosystems, both natural and artificial, for food and other resources, mass extinctions that disrupt those ecosystems threaten us as well. Global system collapse. This is a vague one, but it means the world's economic and political systems collapse, by way of something like a severe, prolonged depression with high bankruptcy rates and high unemployment, a breakdown in normal commerce caused by hyperinflation, or even an economically caused sharp increase in the death rate and perhaps even a population decline. That said, it's unclear whether these things would pose an existential threat. Humanity has survived past economic downturns, even massive ones like the Great Depression. An economic collapse would have to be considerably more massive than that to risk human extinction or to kill enough people that the survivors couldn't recover. Major asteroid impact. Major asteroid impacts have caused large-scale extinction on Earth in the past. Most famously, the Chicxulub impact 66 million years ago is widely believed to have caused the mass extinction that wiped out the dinosaurs. Theoretically, a future impact could have a similar effect. Supervolcano. As with asteroids, there's a historical precedent for volcanic eruptions causing mass extinction. The Permian Triassic extinction event, which rendered something like 90% of the Earth's species extinct, is believed to have been caused by an eruption. Eruptions can cause significant global cooling and can disrupt agricultural production. They are also basically impossible to prevent, at least today, though they are also extremely rare. The authors conclude another Permian Triassic level eruption is extremely unlikely on human timescales, but the damage from even a smaller eruption could affect the climate, damage the biosphere, affect food supplies, and create political instability. Synthetic biology. This isn't a risk today, but it could be in the future. Synthetic biology is an emerging scientific field that focuses on the creation of biological systems, including artificial life. The hypothetical danger is that the tools of synthetic biology could be used to engineer a supervirus or superbacteria that are more infectious and capable of mass destruction than one that evolved naturally. Most likely, such an organism would be created as a biological weapon, either for a military or a non-state actor. Artificial intelligence. The report is also concerned with the possibility of exponential advances in artificial intelligence. Once computer programs grow advanced enough to teach themselves computer science, they could use that knowledge to improve themselves, causing a spiral of ever-increasing superintelligence. If AI remains friendly to humans, this would be a very good thing indeed, and has the prospect to speed up research in a variety of domains. The risk is that AI has little use for humans and either out of malevolence or perceived necessity destroys us all.